Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dunning Field, home of the New Canaan Rams, on the campus of New Canaan High School, where tonight we are treated to a wonderful first-round SEAC state match between Amity and New Canaan. New Canaan playing home as the 15 seed and Amity as the 18 seed. We're in for a good one, PJ. Myself, John Frieders, alongside PJ Neville, and man, we got a good one tonight between two very talented programs. Two talented soccer programs, obviously haven't met before, but we're in for a good one tonight. PJ, what are some things that you want to make aware?
Well, I mean, obviously, it seems like every New Canaan Rams game, it's going to be a physical matchup. It's been physical all season for the Rams, especially in games here at Dunning Stadium. And Amity, these teams both don't really know a lot about each other because obviously not in the same conference, not really very aware of just what happens up in central Connecticut or down here in Fairfield County. So the Rams, they're in for a different style of game, and so is Amity.
Yeah, you talk about it, both not knowing much about each other, but New Canaan plays in the FCAC, which is probably one of the most talented, definitely one of the most talented, if not the most talented conference in Connecticut in terms of soccer. Obviously, we had the FCAC state tournament last week where New Canaan comes off a tough 5-0 loss to St. Joe's, and St. Joe's would then go on to beat a couple other teams and become the FCAC championship, repeating for the second year in a row. But they come off that loss ready to make a run, deep run in states. Obviously a talented junior class and four wonderful senior captains. And we're in for a good one tonight. PJ, what can you tell us about the Rams' talent?
I mean, the Rams are a very talented team. Obviously, it's really tough to hang around with teams here in the FCAC. You've seen it during baseball season especially. The New Canaan Rams, they weren't a very good team during the regular season. They didn't qualify for the FCAC tournament, but then they come out in the state tournament, face off against the 8-seeded Prep as a 25 seed. But that didn't really, the 25 seed was almost disrespectful to the Rams because they play in such a difficult conference that is the FCAC. So it's really just hard for them to get a good regular season record. And you saw it here in soccer too with teams like 11th ranked in the nation, St. Joe's.
Yeah, you talk about it. Many talented teams, but it all comes down to this, obviously. This, a winner-go-home situation, as here Bill Brown is going to bring us down to the starting lineups, as well as the national anthem. We'll be back in a minute.
Now here are the season starting lineups. First for the Spartans of Amity High School. Number 3, Luciana Dottori. Number 6, Ella Moffett. Number 7, Lily Montiel. Number 13, Alexa Kudasik. Number 14, Macy Salado. Number 15, Lisu Melville. Number 16, Sophia Remio. Number 17, Gabriela Rosa. Number 20, Eve Marin. Number 25, Margaret Kirschnar. And in goal tonight for Amity is Ava Stortz. And now here's tonight's starting lineup for the New Canaan Rams. Number 2, Sydney Patton. Number 3, Lila Donaldson. Number 5, Ava Pertusello. Number 8, Devin Russell. Number 15, Catherine Norton. Number 16, Kate Kupchak. Number 18, Emma Finnerty. Number 23, Cece Patterson. Number 27, Emma Rowe. Number 28, Paige Place. And in goal for the Rams tonight is number 1, Chrissy Gabriel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. Okay, have a great game, everybody. Thank you. And a quick shout out and thank you for being here to the ball, girls. Have a great game, girls. Thanks for your help.
And welcome back here to Dunning Stadium in an 18 versus 15 match. 15 New Canaan Rams hosting Amity. Amity, it's going to be a good match tonight. PJ, myself, John Frieders, joined alongside PJ Neville. We are in store for a very good one here, a game at Dunning under the lights. We have just announced starting lineups, gotten through the national anthem, and now we're about to tip it off. And PJ, what can you tell us about the senior captains?
I mean, the senior captains for the Rams, they've done an incredible job. Obviously, you have Devin Russell, Ava Perticello, Catherine Norton, and Emma Finnerty. Those 4 girls, I mean, they've just done such a great job kind of turning the tempo of this program around. The New Canaan program, you know, they're not really known for soccer. If you look at New Canaan Fall Sports, you really, you know, you kind of key in on football for the boys and field hockey for the girls. And, you know, you can mix a little bit of girls volleyball in there, but really the soccer team hasn't really done that much in the history of, you know, the state, really. But then you see them qualify for the FCAC tournament this year, which is really one of the things they haven't really done in a while. State tournaments now, they get home field advantage for their first game. So it's, you know, they've really done a good job turning the program around.
Yeah, and you talk about it, not just the seniors, but also the juniors, a couple talented juniors that we want to look out for tonight, including Paige Place, who will be number 28, as well as Cece Patterson, Sydney Patton, and many others, but a very strong junior class following the senior class who will come and step up and become leaders next year, as well as talent. And then on the other side, Amity, a much younger team with lots of underclassmen starting. I think it was 7 was the number of underclassmen starting for this talented team. It'll be interesting to see if they're fazed by the pressure of a playoff game.
Yeah, and I think also you look at a lot of these underclassmen and you start to think towards the future. Obviously, they're the 18 seed here. They're about middle of the pack with all of these underclassmen starting. So then come the next few years when these players become seniors, then it's really big, like, advantage for them to, you know, because they still have these starters and they've got varsity experience under the belt.
We are underway here at Dunning Stadium. Here's Amity with the early pass. The ball is Daughtery. Swings it over to the corner, to the outside. Good defense there by the Rams. Little kick out. The throw in. A little bit of dribbling early on. Rams defense containing them. As that was, looks like Emma Rowe going down.
I think that was Paige Place.
Paige
I think
Place.
she drew the whistle there. It looked like a little bit of a controversial call. I think the defender got most of the ball, but still, nevertheless, as you look at the replay there, yeah, she got the ball, but Place was still tripped up.
There's Devin Russell. Back to Donaldson. Ball on Donaldson's foot. Sydney Patton. Amity with possession. Moving the ball around down the corner. Chased, and that's going to be kicked out by New Canaan.
Now the throw in for Amity, and you've seen throughout these 2 minutes, I don't think the Rams have gotten it over midfield yet. So Amity is really in possession early on, starting to get some good momentum.
And there's Paige Place again. Definitely quick on her feet. Very good footwork. Trying to get past her defender there. Not able to. But watch out for Paige Place. We mentioned her early on. She's a dynamic threat and had a Rudin Report Play of the Week up for grabs this year, earlier this year. It's always dangerous. And it's going to be dumped in front of the New Canaan's net.
Yeah, and you see New Canaan getting really defensive early on. They've got about 6 people on that back line here, really not trying to let something up early. Oh, big hit there by Rowe.
It's going to be up the side towards Devin Russell. Devin Russell chasing after it. Not able to keep that one in. Maybe just a little bit out past her reach, out of her range. You see New Canaan trying to get the ball down the field. Would have been their first opportunity. And here's the replay. There's the hit on Emma Rowe, extending the arms a little bit.
Yeah, and you see New Canaan really just trying to get it deep to Devin Russell here. She is a Boston College women's lacrosse commit, very talented athlete. She is, I think she was ranked 6th in the nation for the class of 2024, so very good athlete, very well paced.
Now is Chrissy Gabriel getting out of the net. Very strong goalie for New Canaan as well. Here's Patterson on the side. Ball touched by Rosa.
It's going to the Rams.
Donaldson's going to get the throw in here. Throwing it up to Page. Tipped out by Rosa. Another throw in by Donaldson, about 10 yards farther down. To Russell, mishandled. That ball is going to go out of bounds. Here's Amity. There's Page getting a foot on it.
Now Finnerty, great move there to push it up.
To Devin. And that was Stores out of her net. Devin with the shot from the corner. Not going to get on net, just wide right. As we get the replay on this shot. PJ, take me through it.
Yeah, well, you see Russell, she kind of does a good job of just clearing that ball from the goalkeeper. You really don't want to let the goalkeeper Stores get that ball and just kind of kill your possession. Instead, she tips it out a little bit. Stores falls over trying to get on it, and then she created an offensive possession for the Rams.
There's Page crossing pass, forcing Stores to come out of her net. Stores coming out, able to grab the ball out from the ground. Dangerous ball there, though, if you're Amity.
Oh.
That's going to be a little bit physical contact there from Amity. That's going to get called about almost every single time.
Yeah, that was when you see a player really hit the deck like that, that's when you know you've got to blow the whistle. As we look at this great opportunity that Paige Place created for the Rams, Emma Finnerty tried finishing on that one, but she couldn't.
There's the free kick from New Canaan. Just a little bit far. Devin Russell trailing after it.
That's Patterson.
Now is Patterson not able to keep the ball in bounds. Going to be a flipping possession here as Rosa throws it in. Back to Rosa. Stolen by the Rams.
Oh.
Page Place with the shot there.
Outside.
Trying to go top right corner. Wide to the right by about a foot, 2 feet. Really nice opportunity there, though. And a close opportunity for the Rams. Definitely in striking distance.
And that was just a great job by the swarming defense of the Rams there. You saw Russell and Patterson. They really created that opportunity by getting the steal in the offensive zone. And then they just found Place in the middle. And she took the shot. She couldn't convert, but you keep getting more opportunities like that, and eventually one or two will get in.
And here's 3. Lila Donaldson dribbling the ball on her foot. Norton with a little bit of contact from the back. Not able to find Donaldson on the pass. And that one's going to flip the possession to Amity. Rosa with another throw in to Marin there. Back up, kicked up by Daughtery. Little bit of contact by Perticello. Finds Devin Russell. Devin Russell with the shot. Saved by Stores. Another shot for Russell there.
Yeah, and that was a great job just creating offense from Perticello. You saw her. She made the tackle very great job. Then chased the ball up right out to the sideline and then just found Russell straight upfield.
That's going to be kicked out by the Rams defender. And throwing from the side for Amity.
As we take another look at that one, you see the shot by Russell. She didn't have a very good angle, and Storrs made the save.
And here's Paige with the footwork on the sideline, trying to find Russell. Broken up by Amity, though. As you get the throw in by Rowe. And there's the stretch pass trying to find Montel. Montel in the corner.
Whoa. A lot of contact there by Donaldson. That one's not going to fly.
And you see the Amity fans really making the call for the refs there.
Yeah, and as we take another look at that, you see Donaldson really got too handsy there. She kind of pushed her right off the ball. And then that, obviously, you can't do that in soccer. A little too physical.
And this is going to be a free kick for the corner for Amity. First of their scoring opportunities. Going to try to find someone in the middle of the box here.
Yeah, this is basically just a glorified corner kick. A little bit inside.
And there's the kick, shoots wide. Not able to find her target there.
Yeah, now goal kick upcoming for the Rams.
Rams able to escape a possibly deadly scenario there. As Gabriel's going to take it out.
And you saw in the FCAC championship game that we did just a couple days ago, Alexa Pino, the Gatorade Player of the Year as a sophomore here in Connecticut, she had basically a shot from, I think it was maybe like 5 yards closer, but she stung that shot back post, and that gave the Cadets the 1-0 lead, which is very important in their 2-1 win.
Good ball movement here by Amity. Oh, it's going to be mishandled. Devin Russell right there to get the ball. As you got to call something there on number 17, Rosa. Rosa getting a little bit physical as we get a replay of this hit. There's Devin Russell going to the ball, and Rosa just stepping in front. Very physical play there by Rosa. That's going to get called every day. This will set up a free kick for Patton, who's off to college to play lacrosse. Not this year, but next year, as she's just a junior.
Yeah, and you see that with a lot of girls on this team. I think you see that with Patterson going to Notre Dame to play goalkeeper, number 2 recruit in her class. Norton headed off to Dartmouth next fall to play lacrosse. And you see this New Canaan girls lacrosse program, and they're really state-of-the-art, one of the best in the nation. So it's no surprise that some of these girls play soccer. Helps them with their aerobic abilities and many other aspects of their lacrosse game.
As Patterson with the dime finds Devin Russell one-on-one. Russell scores. Shot saved by Scores.
Play still got it back, though. Oh.
As the cross almost finding Russell again. Donaldson going to keep it in. And that's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, let's take another look at that outstanding push by the Rams. You see Patterson, just a great through ball to Russell, and she uses her speed. She might be the most aerobically gifted player out on this field right now, but sadly she cannot convert on the shot.
And it looks like she just waited a second too long there to pull the trigger. There's another kick by Amity. Amity with possession. And here's Montel trying to find someone in the middle. Broken up by Finnerty.
Patterson with a great push up the sideline.
Into Russell. Russell, that's going to be a corner Ball out. Cleared by the Amity defender there, out behind the net. That's going to be a corner kick
Now you
for
see
New Canaan.
the Tufts women's soccer commit, Emma Finnerty, out on that corner. This is one of her specialties. You've seen it all season long. She keeps on with the corner kicks, and she puts them in a perfect position for her teammates to score. As you see right there, the Rams go up 1-0 early on a header from Sydney Patton off the corner from Emma Finnerty.
What a goal there. Perfectly set up by Finnerty to Patton. Patton with the header. And Finnerty there finding her teammate Patton. Patton able to hit it right in. Such an easy finish for her, but set up by the leg of Finnerty, and you talked about it. Almost brought it to life there, PJ.
Yeah, I mean, Finnerty, she's been doing that all season long. It's no surprise that once again she converts on a corner.
And now Rams up 1-0, just 13 minutes into this first half. Definitely got an early lead, looking to extend it. Page up to Russell, back to place. Broken up by Amity. Here's Russell, able to get it up to Page. Place trying to get it up to Patterson. That's going to be broken up by Amity. And what a way to start off the game if you're the Rams here. Now up 1-0, PJ. What do you think's going through their minds?
Well, I think obviously it's still super early in this game. You're not trying to go full defensive mode here. You're still trying to play a kind of balanced game between offense and defense. Then maybe if you maintain a lead throughout the rest of the game, maybe 10 minutes left or so, you start getting defensive.
Yeah, as you see, the Rams were with another opportunity there. Not able to do anything, though. But you definitely see both teams getting opportunities early on. Obviously, you saw the Amity free kick from the side. And then the Rams just being relentless here, getting past that second, third level of Amity's defense and able to get up close to the net with many scoring opportunities with Russell. As Russell on the side of the net. We're there. As here, that's going to be a turnover by the Rams. Possession going to Amity. There's the throw in.
Rams doing a good job here on the pressure. As Norton finds Russell deep, or just the look to it at least.
That's going to be Rosa kicking it out of bounds.
As you see that ball go out. Throw in for the Rams here. Donaldson on it. You've seen her on most of the throws all day long.
Donaldson in, not able to be picked up. Maybe a bit of miscommunication there. Stores with the kick away. And that's now out of bounds.
The Rams on another throw in. Amity, what they're doing here, instead of really clearing the ball downfield, is they're just clearing it out of bounds, which gives the Rams possession right back, but in a better position than how they would if they just booted it downfield.
Yeah, and that's going to be Emma Finnerty in the corner there trying to find someone on the cross. Not able to find someone. That's stolen. Trying to get it to the corner. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be another kick away for Stores. Stores getting a bunch of action early on. Obviously has had those point blank saves. I think she's had 2 of them. And then she had that unfortunate corner, that header by Patton.
Yeah, 4 saves so far for Stores. I mean, she's just done a great job, right? You saw that one breakaway from Russell. That, 9 times out of 10, that's a goal. But she was able to make the save there and keep the Spartans still in this game.
Yeah, and another just unfortunate mistouch there by Amity. And that's going to bring us to the corner. Throw in by the Rams. There's Place. Getting through a couple defenders, takes a shot. And saved by Stores. Make that 5 saves, but what a display of athletic ability there from Paige Place. Obviously, we talked about her footwork and her speed. Almost able to bury that one. What a kick there off the foot of Place.
Yeah, and as we look at the replay, you see Place just kind of beat the defender one-on-one, and then she takes a shot from far out. Obviously, the Rams didn't have much of an opportunity there, but she makes good of what she had. As we see Place on the corner again.
There's Place on the corner, not able to find anybody, but Donaldson able to keep it in. Cleared by the Spartans. Donaldson from the side to Russell. Kicked away by Rosa on the foot of Perticello there. A little bit of contact to get through her defender. Shot on net. Saved by Stores. Here's Stores with the punt away. There's Melville stolen by Patterson. Patterson to Russell. Looks like they got a little bit tangled up there. Russell and her defender. Perticello here as we look at the replay. Perticello with the shot. Not really much going on there, but definitely another scoring opportunity. Donaldson stolen away by Melville.
Saw Patterson just shoot it right into Catherine Norton there. She's trying to clear the ball away.
As Perticello boots it away. And they can settle down for a second. Spartans with the ball in their own half. Haven't seen them in the other half much. Playing much of a defensive game so far. As here's Paige finding some open space. Paige with the shot. And that's going to be blocked. But that's going to be yet another corner kick. 3 corners within the first 20 minutes of the first half. Rams up 1-0.
And as you see Place here, she just kind of splits through the defenders to take the shot. Obviously, it was just a little blocked, but if she got all that ball, that was going to be on net, maybe a goal for the Rams.
Here's the corner. That was Patton. Crossed in by the Tufts commit, Finnerty. Shot on net. There by number 8, Devin Russell. Saved by Stores. Here's Norton boxing up her offensive player. Thrown in to the side, from the side by Amity. Has a good defensive stop there from number 28, Paige Place. Spartans with an opportunity, poked away by Patterson.
Oh.
And that was Kirshner. Good defense there by the Rams. That was Norton, the captain, senior captain, able to force the turnover. Here's Chrissy Gabriel with the kick.
Yeah, and as the goal kick looms, we'd like to remind you to follow NCTV on all platforms. For more Ram sports content like this, NCTV 78 on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah, that was the ball from Rowe. Got past Norton. Or excuse me, Donaldson. Amity with the throw in there. And there's Russell kicking it from the legs of Melville. Out of bounds. And Rosa with the throw in. A little bit of action here. The opportunity. Shot there by Kirshner. Wide right.
Yeah, and that was Amity's best opportunity of the night. They haven't really done anything up to this point. Gabriel hasn't really been tested. As we take another look at that opportunity by the Spartans, you see really suffocating defense by the Rams. Only gave her a little bit of a window to shoot.
Yeah, look for that give and go there. Give and go here by the Amity offense as they find a completely wide open Montiel. Montiel coming across the side. Not able to get the pass from her teammate. Pass goes out wide behind the net. Here's Gabriel with another kick, but definitely another opportunity for Amity there. If you're watching the replay, or even watching the stream, you saw there an opportunity for Amity.
Nice clear there by Gabriel.
Seems like New Canaan looking for the handball there. Paige plays kicking it into her defender. And they're not going to call it. Amity with a free kick from the 35. Here's the Spartans off to the side. Another throw-in. New Canaan's defense doing a really good job here of stopping Amity from really getting anything except for that scoring opportunity, but really doing a good job of keeping the ball on the outside of the field.
Yeah, and you see Coach Hickson really identified the offensive threats on Amity, and he's made a plan to shut them down with 6 on that back line. He's really not sending too many up on the offensive pushes.
Yeah, well, they haven't needed it so far with the speed of Devin Russell and Paige Place, obviously, and Emma Finnerty with the corner. But really great opportunities created from the speed of Paige Place and Devin Russell. As the boot away from Amity. We'll take a look at the replay here. See Devin Russell just chasing down the ball.
And that was just a little too physical for the refs' liking. But you see New Canaan, a very physical team. They play with a lot of passion.
And here's Patterson. Patterson trying to get it inside. Broken up by Melville. And kicked away. Rams up 1-0 with 14:40 remaining in this first half. What a game we have here so far, though, PJ.
Yeah, and as we take a look at that replay, you see Patterson. She looked inside, couldn't find anybody. The pass was blocked, and Russell shot just right off the shins of Rosa.
As New Canaan's going to get the throw in. You see Patterson going off for a sub. Got to keep those legs fresh.
Yeah, I think McPhillips came in there for Patterson. And she's also been another bright spot as a junior for the Rams.
Donaldson with the throw in. McPhillips with the ball to Russell. In the corner, that's going to be another throw in from the side. Throw in from the side for the Rams. Up 1-0. Smart play there by Paige Place to able to force the corner. And Finnerty from the spot she put the first dime or the first cookie into the cookie jar. She gets another one.
Yeah, Amity's fans don't really seem to like that call there. But now we see Finnerty.
Finnerty just a little bit too much on that ball. And that's going to go out. Throw in for Amity. Definitely able to escape another situation there, another scoring opportunity for the Rams. Able to avoid it. That's going to be cleared back to the junior Donaldson, but she mishandles it. Norton chasing after it. Not able to get there. There's the throw in by Montiel again. Swarmed by 3 New Canaan defenders. And here's Lila.
Donaldson's vengeance there. She wasn't happy about the slip.
And here's Storrs with another boot away. And Storrs, just a freshman. You talk about Amity, really young, energetic team. They have a freshman goalie starting, and she's had a hell of a game so far. Obviously gave up that one early one, but she's been playing lights out.
Yeah, but you see a lot of the time with a young goalkeeper like that, what seems to happen is after you let in one, it's kind of a loss of confidence, right? You feel like you're outmatched by the older people, but not here with Storrs. She's played outstanding after that first goal, and even before it too.
Here's Lila with another throw-in from the corner. Donaldson getting many opportunities so far. As you just see, Paige Place goes to Donaldson, not able to get her foot on that pass. And McPhillips not able to get her foot on another pass, so that's a corner. That's a throw-in from the side. Donaldson tangled up with Marion. Defending her well so far. It's a throw-in from Montiel. That's just going to be kicked out by Martin. Norton trying to just eliminate any offensive opportunity. From Montiel. Kicked away up to Devin Russell. Up in front of her though wasn't Amity. Player able to get the ball and cleared away. Place chasing after it. Perticello coming up, pressuring. As here's Finnerty. Able to try and find some space, trying to cross it. And nothing's there for the Rams. Ball still in play. Picked up to number 20, Marin. Marin able to maintain possession. It's going to be another throw-in from the side. Good defense there, trying to find Devin. Russell not able to get control of the possession, but Paige Place chasing after it. Amity able to clear, trying to get it up the side. Chased after by Montiel between 2 New Canaan defenders. Perticello trying to get it up. As you see, just this immense physicality we've seen in the game so far. You see here again on the replay. Really tough physical play there from McPhillips, who just came into the game. Refs really letting him play a little bit, but not allowing too much so far. As Perticello able to boot it up. And Storrs coming back out.
Yeah, and that was Langford on the deep pass there. Her first minutes of the night. Only a freshman here on the New Canaan team.
And here's a free kick. A little bit far out for the shot, obviously at halfway point, just about. Playing conservative so far. Spartans have it in the middle of the field. Another bad turnover there. Ball's up to Devin. Here's Russell.
She slows it down there. Oh,
What a move there by Russell.
the crowd exploded after that one.
The cross, trying to get it to Finnerty. Captain to captain. Finnerty not able to get her foot on that one. And that's going to go out of bounds. Another scoring opportunity as we see the replay here. Russell, watch this move. Little shift from left to right. Gets by it and then just tries to get it in to Finnerty. Finnerty not able to finish. Middle of the field, dangerous position if you're the Spartans. Put it up, and that's going to be kicked away.
Langford
by
once
the
again.
Rams. Stores, header by Perticello. Here's the Spartans with the drive down the right side. Not going to be able to find anything there as Gabriel's going to get another free kick. Hasn't seen much action so far. Not under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, only 1 or 2 saves here, but she's still got a 100% save percentage. So obviously she's doing something right. She just hasn't seen many shots here, which is good on the part of the New Canaan defense.
There's Perticello. Turnover middle of the field. That was number 25, Kirshner, who had the early opportunity but hasn't seen much so far. Hasn't seen so much since. Kicked away by the Spartans. Another throw-in. As time's winding down, just under 6 minutes remaining as the cross. That's a textbook play by Stores.
Yeah, and as we get into the later minutes of the half, this is where you start seeing the intensity ramp up a little bit. Obviously, a lot of teams want to score right before halftime to kind of head into that halftime locker room with some good momentum, some good morale, and still find out things that they need to work on.
As Langford appeared to get shoved down, but also some physical contact on the side of New Canaan. Refs giving ball to New Canaan. As we'll get a replay here of another physical play. Langford just getting shoved.
Oh.
Gotta call that one if you're the refs.
Patton here on the free kick.
Patton with a boot. Trying to find Devin Russell. Perticello locking up Melville. That's going to be shot down the line a little bit too far to the right, and that's going to be another throw-in from the Rams.
Yeah, and as you look at the Rams here, you see they are very well paced on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. You just saw there, I believe it was Kate Kupchak. She just outran Juliana Barrett, who was about 10 yards in front of her, and beat her to that ball. And then you look on the offensive side with Russell, a player who has beat every single player to the ball today on the offensive prowess of New Canaan.
Yeah, as Russell tried to get that one. Perticello now with the ball, trying to find place. Just out of reach of the junior's legs. Throw in from the side to Russell.
Nearly 3.5 to go here in the first half of action.
And there's the cross by New Canaan. Not able to find anyone. And that's McPhillips trying to keep it in. Off the strong pressure from Amity. Spartans really ramping up the physicality in this past couple of minutes. Looking to not give up another goal before half. Obviously, the 1-goal deficit is a lot less worse than a 2-goal deficit. There's Russell.
Oh.
And there's Rosa going to be called again for a little bit of physicality. A little bit of physicality on Russell. Maybe a bit too much. But you just see Rosa pushing in, shoving, extending the arms a little bit, and that's when the refs are going to call it. As Finnerty, the Tufts commits, going to get the shot, going to get the free kick. A whole lot of wide open space. Inside, perfect ball. Not able to find anyone. So that sails over a couple attackers' heads. That's going to be Amity possession as we get a replay.
And as we take another look at that free kick here, Finnerty, great ball inside, just over the head of place. If she had been an inch or two taller, she would have converted that one, possibly making it 2-0 for the Rams.
As a quick turn and go by Russell. You see her on this right side, constantly shot just wide left. A little bit of tail end spin to that ball, taking it to the left, maybe a little bit more than she would have wanted. Of course, not able to find the back of the net, but you see it time and time again. Russell with many opportunities. Just see her here, able to turn and burn, takes the shot and not able to find the gold. There's the boot away again, which we've seen so many times in this first half. Possession broken up. Back to the freshman, Langford. Langford with a couple dribbles and push in the back.
As we hear an eruption from the crowd. They want a red there. I don't think they're going to get it, but.
Yeah, and you see a New Canaan student section has come out tonight. So maybe, hopefully not New Canaan's last girls soccer game of the year. Here's Langford again. A little shove from the back by Marin. That's going to be called as Finnerty with another opportunity to head her away.
Looked like she almost kicked the defender in the face.
That's going to be cleared away.
Just under 30 left. Oh, another hit on Langford.
And there's Russell to the side. Knows she has about a little bit over of 10 seconds left. Throwing it in, back in. Kicked away by Amity. And that's going to bring a close to the first half. Rams getting the goal about 13 minutes in.
As you see another replay on that on that free kick there. Perticello nearly kicked the defender in the head. She did make contact with the ball, however.
And that is the end of the first half. We will be back in a little bit, but we want to thank our sponsors first.
Yeah, this game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Fessler Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. Platinum sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. Platinum sponsor Manfredi Jewels. Manfredi Jewels, your local official Rolex dealer, is excited to continue carrying the finest jewelry and watch brands and welcome the New Canaan community into their newly renovated store this fall. Go Rams. Platinum sponsor Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Platinum sponsor Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's Market has supported NC Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We'd also like to thank our gold sponsors, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2023-2024 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan athletics. Go Rams! Welcome back, everybody, to Dunning Field for the SEAC Class L girls soccer first round between number 15 New Canaan Rams and the number 18 Amity Spartans. I'm PJ Neville, joined here alongside my partner John Frieders for the second half of action. John, what can you tell us about the first?
Well, the Rams were dominant in that first half. You talk about it from the legs of Paige Place as well as Devin Russell. You saw the ball movement. You saw them attack consistently. You saw the goal come off a corner from Emma Finnerty, putting in a perfect ball right to Sydney Patton, who put a nice little header on it and put it right into the back of the net. So you talk about it, the Rams really getting everything they want so far. They probably would have liked another goal just for that extra reassurance, but they've played so well so far. And then if you're Amity, definitely a younger team, but you're still in this game. You still have a shot. You just need to attack. There's going to be a time where they start playing a little bit more offensively and with a little bit more desperation. So it'll be interesting to see what that time and when that time occurs. But we'll have to see. It's been such a physical game so far as we see more physicality there. But it'll be interesting.
Now in the second half, you will see your New Canaan Rams headed to the left side of your screen and the Spartans toward the right. As we see the Spartans on an inbound right now. Perticello with the steal. Sends it upfield for the clear. Russell on the chase. As we see on the throw-in. Gets that to Kasadik. Still going for the Spartans on a second throw-in. Finnerty suffocating defense here. But that ball goes out. Headed for the Spartans. Patton on the steal there. Couldn't get anything from it.
Nice little feed pass inside to get the offense going. Opportunity here.
Gabriel with the save. First real scoring opportunity of the night for Spartans. Right there, coming out early. What do you think was said in that locker room, John?
What a good save there by Chrissy Gabriel. But you see Amity with the first real big scoring chance of the game. And not much has to be said except we got to win this game. Down 1-0 in the score. We have to be winning this game if we want to play another game this year. So
yeah, winner go home
winner
here.
Go home.
So we get a whistle. It's looking like free kick for the Rams. A little bit of contact there on Russell.
And you see the New Canaan student section really showing out tonight. Obviously, we don't have school tomorrow, so a lot more high schoolers coming in, bringing the energy for New Canaan. And Amity really traveling pretty well with bringing a bunch of fans with them.
Yeah, Amity, Amity and New Canaan, they're not very close. So it's you don't really see a lot of these fans make the trip for a lot of these games. As you see Stores with the save. But as I was saying, if this game wasn't, if Amity's season wasn't on the line, you wouldn't see a lot of these fans here. Not only just because it's far away, but also school night, or not necessarily a school night, but typically it's a weeknight, a school night. And it's a lot to come up here in New Canaan. And you see that typically, that's why home field advantage is so important. Because when you're going on the road for 40 minutes on a bus ride, it's really, your legs get fatigued, you're not warmed up at all, and typically you get there a little late, so you don't have as much time to warm up as you would at home.
And look at that kick from Emma Finnerty, the Tufts commit. Devin Russell on the chase, and Stores able to clear it out before any trouble could happen.
Now Patton with it, taking it through the offensive zone. Nice move there by Patton, and deep shot. Scores! Oh my goodness, Sydney Patton with her second goal of the day, right over Stores. That was about 30 yards out. That play, 99% of the time, you don't see that go in. She just tucked that inside. Top bins, as you would say.
What a shot there from the junior Sydney Patton. Obviously going places with lacrosse, but you see her again in soccer. Look at that foot of hers. Her foot able to get past her defender, implying the crowd reaction, and then the shot, top left corner, burying it in stores, not able to get a hand on it. And that's a highlight reel goal. I'm sure you'll see that again somewhere on the internet. But look, we got to witness that in person. What a goal there from Patton.
Yeah, that was outstanding. You can't place a shot better than that. As you see, pass in here from the Rams. Patton, 2 goals on the day already. She is the MVP of this game for the Rams so far. Still 35 minutes left to play. One team wins, plays another day. One team goes home. I think Northwest Catholic is the team waiting on the results of this game.
Yeah, but what a goal there. And if you're Amity, you know, now you really start to worry. Down 2-0. Haven't really had that many offensive opportunities as they have one here, weaving the ball inside. But you talk about it. New Canaan now up 2-0, really in dominant control of this game. They've been in control so far, but that extra goal really adds another level.
As we see goal kick looming here from Gabriel. She has played a lights-out game so far. Clean sheet, not trying to jinx it, but she has not really seen many challenges either.
Now you talk about it, she hasn't faced much adversity here so far, whereas Stores, I know she had probably 6 saves in the first half, let up a goal, and then let up another unfortunate one there. But that was a strike from Patton there, able to tuck it right in the top left corner. What a goal.
Patterson with some suffocating defense on that sideline. Now Russell cleared it out.
And Russell with the touch there almost had something.
Patton. Now that ball deep. Norton stops it from going any farther.
And that's Rowe. Kicking it up.
Spartans really hammering down on the defense now. Don't want to let anything more up.
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say one more goal would definitely push you in a much deeper hole. 2's already a lot, but 3, almost impossible to come back from.
Deflating at that. Now Kupchak with the nice tackle. Perticello through ball to Finnerty, but she was just offsides. Unlucky.
Yeah, Finnerty wishing she was a couple steps back there. That would have been a great opportunity. Perticello with the connection to Finnerty. Right idea there, just a little bit offsides.
Deep clear here by the Spartans. Now Rowe was in position for the header, but couldn't get under it. Norton prevents the goal kick, kicks it out of bounds. Throw in coming in for the Spartans.
Yeah, and smart play there by the senior captain. Obviously, a throw-in is much different than a corner kick. Made the smart play there. As here's the cross.
An outstanding clear there by Kupchak. Still, ball's a threat, but Gabriel with an outstanding save from her own box.
Another save there from the junior goaltender. Obviously, she's very talented, trying to go to play somewhere for college, but playing so well so far.
Kupchak once again finds Finnerty up the sideline. Finnerty on the close side of your screen. Oh.
And here's Finnerty with the throw-in.
Finds Russell. Finnerty taking a little bit of a breather.
Seems to be limping on that sideline.
That's never a good sign, especially for one of your key players, one of your stars on this Rams team. The Tufts commit. One of the premier D3 schools in all sports, not just soccer.
Yeah, and New Canaan almost playing a man down here. Obviously, Finnerty's such a big piece of this offense, and now she's limping, not able to move up and down that field. Be interesting to see when she gets subbed out or if she's going to tough it out as she starts running.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, she's one of the most dedicated players on this team. Soccer, you know, it seems to be her life. I mean, she doesn't really have any other sports that she plays. Obviously, a lot of these players, you know, you look at Russell, she's primarily a lacrosse player. This is kind of like a secondary sport for her. But Finnerty, she doesn't really have another sport to rely on. But considering that she does such a great job with soccer, you know, it's not really that big of a deal.
No, it is not. Obviously, going to play college in any sport is such a big achievement. And Connecticut soccer, we talked about it, doesn't get as much attention as it probably should. FCAC being one of the deepest conferences in the state, also a top 10 team in the nation here in St. Joe's. As Chrissy Gabriel gets on top of that ball, going to kick it away. Rams up 2-0 with 30.5 minutes remaining in the game.
Gabriel, deep pass there. Russell tried to get the header, just a little too short. Now Russell on a push shot, just wide right.
What a scoring opportunity there from Russell. Russell trying to net one as Patton has both, but Russell has seen so many opportunities with another one there. Shot left and a couple shots right. Here's another one that unfortunately is going to go a bit to the right, but what a great scoring opportunity for the Rams.
And a deep pass there by Salato. Goes out of bounds. Rams ball. Russell with it, just kind of clears it out of bounds, allowing her defense to set up. And John, just under 30 minutes left to go here in the second half of action. Do you think we'll see the Rams get a little bit defensive in the next few minutes, or do you think they're going to maintain the same tempo as they have all game?
I do not see the Rams letting up, obviously. They've been playing so well, and Amity really hasn't had that many opportunities. Although I would say it is smart to play defensive. I mean, if you can net another one, really put up a three-goal lead and really sit back, I think that really makes a big difference. Obviously, if Amity was getting scoring opportunities and scoring chances, I'd say you have to play more defensive. But they've been playing really well so far, and you see them running almost a 3-3-4, more of like a 3-4-3. But they haven't really needed to play more defensive. Here's Amity.
That ball looked like it was not blocked off of Emma Rowe. Gabriel on another goal kick here. This is only her third or fourth of the game. The ball hasn't really been near the Amity scoring net for most of this game. It's Finnerty. You probably heard the ref there just say she didn't touch it. And it's going to the Spartans. Now Russell tried clearing that ball deep. Instead it goes the other way. Kupchak clears it out of bounds, allowing their defense to set up and anticipate an Amity attempt at scoring.
Another cross mishandled there. And the shot, not able to get her entire foot on it. Weak shot saved by Chrissy Gabriel.
Gabriel boots it deep. It gets all the way over every single center mid on the Rams team and finally meets Russell. Patton. Vicious defense out of the Rams.
Rams really doing a good job of forcing Amity to the outside, but here's a little shake and bake. Goes wide to the left.
That shot just wide left. Had an opportunity though. Could have put the Spartans up Sorry, not up, but on the scoreboard.
Yeah, if you're a Spartans fan right now, the biggest thing is erasing that 0 next to your score. Obviously, the first goal, they usually say the first goal is the roughest or the toughest to get. New Canaan really playing relentless defense so far, really
As we
locking up
see
the Spartans.
2 substitutions comes in. It looks like Langford playing right back and Mick Phillips kind of at a right winger, right mid.
Yeah, Infinity still staying out there, grinding it out.
Russell on the header. Tried finding place there. Just a little too difficult. Now Place on the sideline. Page Place swerving through defenders. Finds Devin Russell inside. And Russell's chip shot just wide right.
Yeah, you saw their Page Place dribbling through about 3 or 4 defenders, then laying the pass right on Devin Russell's foot. Really knowing the field, knowing her play of field, knowing her surroundings, able to almost thread the needle. Devin Russell obviously not able to finish with the chip shot, but another good opportunity. Definitely look to see that connection again on the next time the Rams get the ball.
That ball kicked out there by Russell. Going to be a throw-in for the Rams. So we see Langford taking that throw. I mean, Langford, one of the 2 freshmen on this New Canaan team. You see none on the boys' team. So what's kind of the benefit of having a freshman on a varsity team like this?
Well, obviously, you talk about the benefit. Growing up, she's gonna have that varsity experience, not just as a sophomore, junior, or senior, but also as a freshman, really maturing at a much quicker rate than someone who plays varsity maybe as an upperclassman. And she's not just a freshman; she's a contributing freshman, which is what you always want to see. Langford really playing really well so far. Obviously, drawing a couple of penalties off the physicality and playing really well so far.
Free kick here by the Spartans. Sent deep. Now possessed by the Spartans. Nice tackle there by Norton and clear by Langford. Place here now. Finds Patton. Patton wheeling it through the middle of the field. Finds Finnerty on the sideline. Finnerty settling it down. Now looking for someone inside.
Yeah, you saw Amity there
Oh.
bring the double team on Finnerty. Chrissy
Gabriel.
super far out of her box, just going to kick it out.
That was the right play there, allowing her defense to get settled. Now the Rams defense. Langford on the header. Gets into the middle of the field. Place with it. Finds Kupchak on the sideline. Kupchak finds Finnerty. Finnerty sent deep. And Russell couldn't get there in time. Throw in for the Spartans. Just like to remind you once again to follow NCTV on social media to keep up with all things Rams sports. NCTV 78 on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram.
Another play where 2 players got tangled up, the physicality there. You just see the refs not letting them play really physical so far. Whenever there's physicality that arises, there is a flag called, or there is a stoppage of play, free kick awarded, as Amity's going to get another opportunity. Down 2 with just a little bit over 22 minutes remaining in this game.
Booted deep here by the Spartans. Cleared out by the Rams. That ball looks to go out. And Kupchak will be in on the throw. Sorry, that's Finnerty on the throw.
Kupchak and Finnerty switching there.
Big throw there by Finnerty. Couple headers by the Spartans. Gives the Rams possession. Place finds Russell in the middle of the field. Devin Russell tried finding, seemed like Place again in the middle, but Perticello intercepts the clear from the Spartans. As she takes it down the left sideline. Finds her co-captain Finnerty to no avail, but the Rams do get a throw in here.
Yeah, and if you're Amity, you never want to give Place or Russell any open space, and Paige there with some open space, able to thread the needle to Russell, but not able to do anything with it as they recovered quite quickly.
Yeah, we see Paige Place go down. Seems like a little bit of a cramp or something in the Rams attacking box, but now Amity had an opportunity, couldn't convert, and Gabriel lays on that one. Think maybe we see a clearance. Think it's just a little bit of a calf cramp or something for Place. She seems to be walking it off. So we hear a Paige chant erupting from the crowd. Seems a little shaken up on that one. Nothing too bad. Just over halfway through.
Yeah, and you talk about it. We might see a couple more cramps coming as the weather definitely getting a little bit colder, sitting around 47 right now. But definitely feels much colder than it is. As we have a night game at Dunning Stadium, it's always a little bit chillier in the fall.
Yeah, the weather and also the intensity here from the Rams. So we have a little bit of a stoppage in play here. Clock is stopped as there is no stoppage time in high school soccer. And is at Place again, getting stretched out by her teammate Russell. Just being a good teammate there. As we see about 6 Rams, a lot on the defensive unit, just talking out how they're going to defend this Spartan attack with nearly halfway through.
Okay, it'll be 2028. Thank you.
As they're going to add just 15 seconds back on the clock, moving it from 2013 to 2028.
And you see that's just a little bit of time, but all that time matters here in a high-intensity, high-stakes game like this. Gabriel now sends it deep. That ball stopped by a Spartan. Now Perticello, as we get a whistle. Heading for Amity. As number 14, Salato on the free kick here.
And you talk about it, Amity always having to keep 3 people back. Because if you give up another goal here, it makes it extremely difficult to come back. There's
Gabriel,
the boot
nice
secured
job
by
there.
Gabriel.
And you see, I mean, the Rams have been very dominant throughout the first 3 quarters of this game. Obviously not quarters, but time-wise. So we see another replay on that free kick. Gabriel just able to get in front of it. As we see now, cross. Kupchak. Nice moves put on there by Kadasic, and that shot just over. Amity still kept scoreless.
What a move there from Kadasic. As we'll get the replay here, you see her, you get her to shift her defender's hips there, going from left to right. Gets by her defender, who is Kate Kupchak, gets the shot on net and saved by Gabriel.
Now a corner incoming for the Spartans. That ball is sent in. Header just missed there. The Rams looking to clear it. Rowe Boots that one deep, and Russell gets to it.
And a missed touch there off the knee of Russell. You could tell her she was looking up at the open field ahead and not able to secure possession. As we see the replay here of that corner opportunity, Spartans not able to find anyone home. Rams defense doing a good job of swarming the Spartans offense. As a free kick.
Oh. Langford on the defense there. Nice tackle. Now Amity taken out of the box a little bit. And what a boot there. Now Russell getting under it.
As Russell
She
to the
finds
center
Finnerty.
of the field.
Finnerty's shot saved. Outstanding save there by Stores. But the ball still kept in the Rams' offensive zone. And Finnerty with the cross nearly finds Russell there.
What a cross there from Finnerty. Sorry, take the extra moment to pause. But here's the play that set it all up. The pass from Devin Russell and the shot from Finnerty off that left foot, saved by the freshman Stores.
Yeah, and Finnerty, I mean, if she converts on that 3-0, that's nearly the dagger.
Yeah, and that would have been a highlight reel goal there. Just not able to convert.
Now as we near in on 16 minutes left in the second half, John, do you think we'll see a little bit more of an attacking prowess out of Amity? Obviously, they've definitely turned it up from the first half, but they've still got long ways to go.
I think they're trying to attack, PJ. You just see the Rams defense really swarming the Spartans right now, and New Canaan's still on the attack. Although they're playing defense, they also are just dominating offensively and defensively so far. But yeah, Amity's definitely going to get a little bit more desperate here and start moving those three that they're keeping back up a little bit and seeing what they can do.
So you see, nice clear there by Norton. And Finnerty, she's been all over the place this game. Defensively and offensively. Obviously, that last opportunity. But she has also, along the sidelines, forced a lot of throw-ins.
And here is Gabriel punting it away. Rams up 2-0 with 15:25 remaining.
Patton through the middle of the field again. This is where she scored her last one. She finds Russell. Russell shot nearly goes in. Outstanding save by Stores.
Yeah, and another shot there.
As we take another look back on the other side of the field, that attempted shot from Amity. As we now see Russell come off and Summer Achille come in.
Yeah, Summer Achilles, another senior on this Rams team. Obviously, a lot of these teammates are friends. Obviously, got the fans' respect there from the cheer.
Yeah, we heard a Summer chant as we see Langford taking it down the side. Don't really see a right back go up front too much, but she made a good run. That ball throw in for the Rams.
Yeah, and the freshman really taking control.
Yeah, and you haven't really seen a freshman in any New Canaan sport make as big of an impact as Langford in these past couple of years. Obviously, you had Drew Pine in football. He's one of the best to ever do it here at New Canaan. McInerney did a good job last year on the football team. Del Carmine on hockey.
You also had Carter Hegel.
Yeah, and really in girls sports, though, you haven't really seen too many people make as big of an impact as Langford has this year.
Here's Paige Place again with the footwork, using her speed.
Spartans taking it down the right sideline, looking for something. Inside the box, and that shot blocked by Rowe. Finnerty clears it out. And a throw-in looming for the Spartans. As we take the throw-in here.
There's the cross.
Cross was there, but worked out to no avail. As we see the ball go out for a goal kick. Chrissy Gabriel, she's had a ton this game. For as many shots as she's saved, she still has so many more goal kicks just because of all of these unconverted cross attempts from the Spartans.
Yeah, you talk about it. Amity really trying to get something going, but not able to thread the needle and connect the passes, almost connect the dots. Not able to get anything in the back of the net. Obviously down 0-2 with just over 12 minutes remaining. You know, you got to think that now they need a goal. Now's witching hour.
So we see Russell back in the game. I think she took Finnerty off just earlier. Now, are we waiting for... Now we're waiting for a corner kick out of the Rams. Place on the corner here. And as we take a minute to set up this corner kick, we'd like to remind you to follow NCTV on all social media platforms.
There's Paige Place with the cross, and that's the goal!
That shot scores. I think that was that Summer Akile there? That looks like it to me. Putting the Rams up 3-0. See the intensity. Every single player has come down here from the Rams. Typically, you don't see the center backs, the defense really come up to celebrate a goal, but you did there.
Yeah, what a goal there from Summer. Obviously set up by the corner from Paige Place. Obviously put in the perfect spot. And that might be the dagger as we look at the replay here. Paige Place with the boot right to Summer. Finds Summer on the dot, able to head that in. 3-0 Rams. What a way to start to wind this game down if you're the Rams. A goal by Summer.
Just under 11 minutes left here in the game. And I'd like to point out the New Canaan crowd. I mean, they've just done a great job bringing some intensity into this game. The Rams, they went into halftime only up 1. Then they've come out here, and within not even 30 minutes, they've put 2 more in the back of the net. Great job by the Rams and the crowd. I mean, they've gotten into it in the second half. Obviously, you had the goal from Patton, and everyone went wild, and rightfully so. And then a player like Akile, who really, she doesn't get that much of an opportunity as some of these other girls out here on the field. And they brought out the Rangers goal chant. I mean, they've done a lot here.
Yeah, you talk about it. Achilles has 1, and Patton has 2, and that's where you get the 3 goals from the Rams. It's such great play all around from the Rams today.
Now a
from
throw
the defensive end to the offensive end. They've just played so solid.
Throw in for the Spartans. So you see that cross attempt. Too powerful. So you see goal kick coming from Gabriel. The Rams, I mean, really, you keep up this defense for a couple more minutes, and that's practically game over.
As Gabriel with another kick from the net row, trying to get it up. Great defense by the junior.
Now Perticello Great tackle and clear there as Russell chasing that ball down. She gets
Look
inside.
at Devin's speed, the
Oh.
chip shot.
Just missed there. That hit, I think that hit where the post and the crossbar intersect there. That was an outstanding shot here. Just that would have been the icing on the cake for the Rams. I mean, Russell just just an outstanding opportunity there as that shot just a little outside.
What a shot there by Devin. Obviously, you saw her try to use her speed, get past her defender, and then she shot. Just 8 minutes remain in this second half. Rams really dominating the first half and then came out and put up 2 in the second. 3-0 lead over the Amity Spartans.
Just clear that one out. But as we were talking about earlier with the FCAC compared to some of these other conferences, the Rams are obviously by record the 15 seed, but they're probably a little bit better than that, a little bit stronger, especially in Class L. I don't think there's any other FCAC teams in the Class L tournament. Maybe 1 or 2 that I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure a lot are in other classes. So the Rams, they're really, they're lucky that they got that regular season experience against teams of such nature like St. Joe's and Staples.
Yeah, you talk about it. When you play in the FCAC, every game is a dog fight, physicality-wise and mentally-wise, just having to prepare to face the top teams every match you play. You talk about it, St. Joe's is ranked 11th in the nation. Then you got Staples, as well as Darien, who's also really good. As the feed up to Finnerty.
Finnerty in the middle of the field. She tried setting something up between her and Russell. As we hear whistle, a little bit of a push, and now a free kick here for Finnerty and the Rams. Amity crowd not happy with that one again. Obviously, tension's a little bit flary coming down. Just over six minutes left in what seems to be their season. Finnerty looks to be taking the free kick here for the Rams. John, do you think that she'll take this shot, or do you think that this will be more of a cross inside, a chip, and then
she knows she has the range to bury it. As she
that
takes the shot
just over the net. That was right in between the field goal post and the crossbar. It really, that's a very small window. That should almost count as a goal. As you take a second look at that replay. The shot you see. I mean, that's the one spot in both sports where you don't get points. In football, if it's over that bar, you get 3 for the field goal.
Yeah, there was the possibility there. You talked about it when she lined up for it. You knew she had the range to take the shot. She did. Unfortunately, going in between the crossbar and the upright.
Yeah, and as we see the Rams getting a little bit deeper in their bag of reserves here, we see just over 5 minutes left in the game. So the Rams trying to get some players obviously off the field to reduce the risk of injury. As we see Russell go down there on a very tough and physical play. But you see Whitney Hogstedt come in here, number 10 on your screen, in the center of the field, center mid position. Another freshman on this team, the other freshman for the Rams.
And here is Kupchak moving the ball up, trying to get it up to Russell. Trying to get it to Finnerty, and that's going out.
So we take another look at the replay from the attacking opportunity from Russell. You see her right here. She just kind of got tackled in that box. Obviously, very, very tough play. It's possible if this game had been closer and it wasn't the winding minutes of the game that there was going to be a call there. Obviously, in the box, though, You have to be a little bit more sensitive with your calls.
Yeah, as Amity boots it down, Gabriel's going to come out of her box yet again with another opportunity for a kick.
3:45 remaining here at Dunning Stadium, where it looks to be the New Canaan Rams headed to the next round, round 2 of the CIAC Class L tournament, where we will see the winner of this game, likely the New Canaan Rams, headed to play Northwest Catholic at
Another save snatched out of the air by Chrissy Gabriel. Gabriel snatching that ball out of the air on the shot from the Spartans. Another opportunity. Nothing could happen there, but what a good save as she boots it away.
As we see, just a missed header there by Langford. That was a little dangerous there. She lowered her head there, didn't really see where it was going. Almost went into the chest of a Spartan. That would have been bad. That could be terms of a concussion. So we have a replay coming here. Take a look.
Feed through. Feed through to Melville. Able to get her foot on that ball, take the shot. Snatched out of the air by Gabriel, who has a 0 on the scoreboard right now. Clean sheet.
Patton, suffocating defense here. Langford now taking it up the field. Nearing the 2-minute mark. And, I mean, you know, we've talked about the Rams' defense and the Rams' attack for this whole game, but we haven't really talked about Chrissy Gabriel. She has played lights out this whole game. John, what have you seen?
Yeah, she's just been playing smart. Obviously, you got to know when to come out of the box and when to let the ball come to you, and she's done everything correctly so far. She's played a textbook game, and that's why the Rams have a 0, or that's why she has a clean sheet, is because she's played so well when she's needed to. She's made her saves. Obviously, she hasn't really seen anything crazy difficult, but she's played really solid.
1:20 remaining in the SEAC Class L first round match. As we have a goal kick looming by Gabriel.
And another one. You talk about Chrissy Gabriel. Think about how many goal kicks she's had. Rams defense really doing a good job making Amity make those passes that are just a bit too long, giving goal kicks to Gabriel.
Gabriel boots it deep. Gets it right back off the header from Amity. Gabriel looking like she'll just sit on this ball for a couple of seconds, let the clock wind down. She sends it deep again. Now really, I mean, this game is over. Maybe Amity gets one more chance, or New Canaan gets one more chance to put another goal on the board, but it's not looking like it. It's looking like Gabriel will get a clean sheet here.
Yeah, time ticking down. Just about 10 seconds remain. Rams up 3-0. Solid game.
And as we see that ball, 3, 2, 1. And that's your game, folks. The New Canaan Rams will advance to the second round of the SEAC Class L tournament to face Northwest Catholic. That game, I believe, is still to be determined, the time and date. But all we know is that the Rams will be headed up to Northwest to face off. And, John, I mean, that was just an outstanding game out of the Rams. Defense, the offense, everything just worked well. What do you have to say?
Yeah, you talk about it. Their defense led to their offense. The turnovers that they were able to force really brought everything together. And then you saw them capitalize off that speed of Devin Russell and Paige Place, as well as Emma Finnerty, her boot from the side, from the corners. And Sydney Patton, the junior, who had 2 goals tonight, and Summer Achilles, who had the header. Both really solid players The whole team, it was a team effort tonight, and everyone rose to the occasion. What a game from the New Canaan Rams, and I'm so glad we got to cover it tonight, PJ.
Yeah, and John, just one final question. Who is your player of the game? Obviously, Patton played outstanding. Gabriel played outstanding with the clean sheet, but who do you think played the best?
I think you got to give it to Sydney Patton. She had so many opportunities. She completed her opportunities, put up 2 on the stat sheet. And then there's also the case for, I'm not opposed to saying that Chrissy Gabriel is the player of the game. You talk about it, a clean sheet in soccer is so hard to do. And she just put one up now. She had such a flawless game, made her saves, and she played so well. So I'm not opposed to giving her the player of the game either.
All right, and that'll be all from us. But first, we would like to thank our sponsors for NCTV. This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Fessler Family Dentistry, a dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile. You're in good hands. Platinum sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. Platinum sponsor, Manfredi Jewels. Manfredi Jewels, your local official Rolex jeweler, is excited to continue carrying the finest jewelry and watch brands and welcome the New Canaan community into their newly renovated store this fall. Go Rams. Platinum sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and operated New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Platinum sponsor, Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's Market has supported NC Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We'd also like to give a special thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2023-2024 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams. That's all from us up here in the booth. PJ Neville and John Frieders signing off.